Today, we're doing a deep dive into a really compelling analysis of Psalm 39. It's from a sermon series called A Handspan-Length Life.
It's a powerful metaphor to start with. The source material grounds this huge topic, mortality, in something physical.
Something you can,
Like-
literally see.
Exactly. Think about ancient measuring. Before rulers, everything was based on the human body. A finger, an arm's length, or a handspan.
And let's focus on that handspan. That's what the distance from your thumb to your pinky, maybe 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah, about that. And the psalmist, David, he picks this measurement for a very specific reason. It's one of the shortest units of length in the Bible.
So he's trying to make a dramatic point.
A very dramatic point. He's basically saying, my life is only a handspan long. He's not just thinking about getting old. He sees his whole existence as incredibly brief.
And this is not coming from a happy place, right? I mean, this is David in distress. He's facing criticism, maybe illness. His strength is fading.
Absolutely. The source notes that this psalm is often used in Jewish tradition and even Anglican funeral rites for that very reason.
Yeah.
It's all about confronting our own mortality head on.
That confrontation leads to some pretty bleak metaphors. He doesn't just say his life is short.
No, he calls it a mere breath.
And a shadow. But what's really fascinating, and what the sermon digs into, is his first reaction to all this pressure. It's right there in the opening verses.
He tries silence.
Just muzzle himself, right? To avoid saying something foolish or angry while he's suffering.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. The source highlights how that suppression, just made things worse. It built up this deep internal resentment, this fury. The original sermon calls it urwa.
He hits a wall of futility.
Right. He looks at everything he's worked for, all the wealth he's accumulated as king, and he just says it's in vain. It's pointless.
Because you don't even know who's going to get it all when you're gone.
Exactly. It's such a cynical take on the pursuit of status or riches.
So after painting this picture of just total futility, you'd expect the takeaway to be despair.
You would. But the source material pivots hard on a single word at the start of verse 7, and this is the turning point.
Therefore,
that's the key question for you listening. You've acknowledged that life is short, that worldly things are fleeting. So what? What's your therefore?
And David's therefore is just a complete shift. He says, Lord, what do I wait for?
My hope is in you alone. The brevity of life doesn't lead him to nihilism or hedonism. It leads him to reinvest his hope in something eternal.
And the sermon connects that feeling of vanity back to a deeper problem, doesn't it?
It does. It connects it to sin, which it says eats away at beauty like a moth-eaten garment. The root of the futility isn't just that life is short, it's that life is broken.
A problem the sermon series says is resolved only through the gospel, through the finished work of Christ.
Right, so that completely remeasures the handspan. It's no longer just a short road to an empty grave.
It becomes a period of opportunity. It changes what you should be doing right now.
Exactly. The source gives 3 powerful applications. First, this short life becomes a time to prepare for eternity. If your hope is eternal, your daily choices have to reflect that.
Okay, so preparation. What's the second one?
The second is that it's a time to fulfill the specific mission God has entrusted to you. Suddenly, there's an urgency. There's no time to waste on things that don't matter.
Purpose replaces the pursuit of stuff.
Yes. And third, it becomes the privilege of sharing God's life with your neighbors. The focus shifts from me and what I can get to us and what I can give.
So the challenge is immediate. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. Don't wait until your career or your health feels like a shadow.
Place that hope in the eternal now. The core wisdom from this deep dive is really this. The more deeply you accept the vanity of the handspan life,
The truer and more meaningful your life becomes, but only by placing your hope in the Lord.
it's accepting the limitation that actually opens up an internal perspective.
So as you're listening to this, what is your therefore right now? Not when you're older, not when things get tough, but today. If you truly accept that life is a handspan, what decision follows? What's one concrete thing you could change this week that reflects hope in the eternal instead of in this temporary handspan world?